For many Iranians in the US, life right now can feel like a balancing act. Some see this summer's Football World Cup as a chance to unite.
You know, sports just sort of brings people together. It's such a great moment to not think about your hardships.
Amir moved to the United States at a young age, and with family still living in Iran, football has allowed him to express pride in where he comes from.
Love you, baby.
In good times on the pitch and in the bad, Amir supports Iran's Team Mali, shelling out hundreds of dollars to see them play in the World Cup this June.
Yeah, no, so I actually got like 12 tickets actually. Somehow I got lucky in like my different Iranian friend groups.
But that's all up in the air. In March, US President Donald Trump posted online that the team was welcome, but added he did not believe it was appropriate for them to be there, citing concerns for their safety. Iran's sports minister said that considering the US assassinated their leader, under no circumstances could they participate. Iran's team posted on social media no one can exclude them from playing, while the Iranian Football Federation said it was looking to move games to another host country, Mexico. Then, in late March, FIFA's boss said Iran would be playing in the US and that he had spoken to the players and the coach. Lindsay Krasnov is an expert in sports diplomacy. She expects Iran will arrive in the US, where it has pool matches scheduled against New Zealand, Belgium and Egypt.
There is certain financial penalties if you pull out after qualifying a certain date, in advance of the tournament, and we're quickly starting to approach that. Two, it would make the Iranian Football Association and its teams subject to disciplinary measures within FIFA, whether it is potential non-qualification for future tournaments or fines.
There's also the risk of setting a precedent for future tournaments if FIFA were to allow Iran's matches to move elsewhere.
There could be in the future other requests for teams to be moved based on geopolitical events or other issues.
If Iran doesn't play, the spot could go to another Asian team, with the United Arab Emirates seen as one of the frontrunners. But beyond the tournament implications, this is also exposing deep political and cultural divisions. We're being told this is a complicated issue within Iran's diaspora. While some want the team to succeed, others, citing historical reasons like the state's influence over the sport, see Team Mali as a symbol of an oppressive regime.
It is political, whether we like it or not.
Marjan Kamyab, who moved to the US 10 years ago, says that after the Iranian Revolution, the regime corrupted the sport and restricted women from attending matches.
The diaspora here are very, very anti-regime and anti-Team Mali right now, and they view Team Mali as the regime's team. So they're gonna just go to the stadiums and do like the same thing that they did in Qatar. They're just gonna boo them and they're just gonna protest.
That's what happened at the Qatar World Cup in 2022, where Iranians in the crowd wore shirts or waved banners with phrases like women, life, freedom.
Thinking about football as a sport is like, as my husband says, it's like thinking about Mona Lisa while the Louvre is burning.
The World Cup is set to make history for a number of reasons. It's the first time 3 countries have hosted the tournament and the first to feature as many as 48 teams. But it's also the first time a host nation has been at war with one of its participants ahead of the Games. For CNA, I'm Mitch McCann in New York.